All right, let's get started. So now we'll understand how to install Python and how to install the interpreter, and also see what are the interpreters that we're going to use in this course, right? So I'll go to Google, and in Google, what we're going to do is the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to just type download Python. Okay. Now, as soon as you go to download Python, you will come to this particular link. You'll go here, and whatever is your latest version of Python, you're going to download it, and it'll soon get downloaded. And then you need to just install it as any other software. Just click install, 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 and it'll be installed. After that, when you search your Python over here, you'll find the Python 3. When I downloaded it was 3.13, and you'll find it over here. Okay, this is done. And now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to download the VS Code. So same thing, you'll just go here, search for VS Code. And as soon as you search for VS Code, it is over here. You'll go to VS Code, download for Windows, download, install. And I'm not going to show you how to install it because it is already there in my computer. But you just have to click next, 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 and it is done. Okay. If you're with Mac, you download it for the Mac and then copy the DMG file to your Win account, right? So now after that, you'll find your VS Code over here. So if I go to VS Code, you'll see your VS Code over here. And once I click my VS Code, it'll look something like this. Okay. So your new VS Code will, okay, right now it looks, I have all these files. So your VS Code will look something very plain and normal, right? So the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to this extension section as soon as you install VS Code and Python. And here you're going to search for Python. Okay. And search for Python. And then the first one that you'll have, and there will be many extension that you'll find, but the first one will be from Microsoft, as you can see, and you'll just install it. Okay, right now it is already installed in my computer. You just have to click install. Bingo, your Python is installed, and then you can use it. And if I go here, let me just go and create a file. Let's say a test file, let's say test.py, and this is test.py as a print, as I love coding. Okay, and as soon as I run this, it'll basically print I love coding. Okay, if I go to output, you can see it's printing I love coding. Okay, this is one way of downloading VS Code. This is PyCharm that you can download. There are many other IDE or interpreter that is out there. There is another one that we'll be using mostly in this particular course that is called Google Colab. Okay, to go to Google Colab, you just have to click here. You'll say Google Colab, and the Google Colab will be over here. You have to click on Google Colab, and it'll be over here. And now as soon as you enter, right, you can store your files, you can create new notebook. Okay, I'll just go to this test, and as soon as you'll go here, you'll observe one thing, that Google will give you so here there is something called connect button. It will give you certain RAM and storage for your computer to run. Okay, you just have to connect it, and as soon as you connect, you can see you got some RAM and you got some disk over here that you can use, for your own programming. I just create a new file for all of you to show. So I just go here, open new notebook and drive. So it's going to open a new notebook. I can name it whatever I want. We'll wait for it to open. And here we go. And this is in the form of IP1. IP1 I just test. I always call it as test2. For example, for now, test02. This is in the form of IPYNB. This is called Python Notebook. Now, what is the difference between Python and Python Notebook? In Python Notebook, you can insert both code and text. Okay. Whereas in Python.py file, you do only code that the interpreter is going to execute. Okay. So over here, I'll just go here as a print, as a hello world. And if I run it, it's connecting over here. It will take some time to connect. We'll wait for it to connect. And below, and then you have hello world. Now, the advantage of a Python notebook is I can add a text here saying, hey, the above code is telling is our first code in Python. Yep. And if I execute it, you can basically add your code over here. Clear? That's pretty much about how to install Python, how to write your first code. I'll see you in the next one.